for like 30 seconds?
Yeah. Actually, it's recording right now, and I got you doing that. And I will take that out.
Thank you.
No problem.
Okay, first of all, who are you and what do you do?
My name's Daniel, and I sing.
My name's Brian, and I sing.
My name's James, and I sing.
And,
Play any other instruments?
We like to just sing. That's our favorite thing to do.
Okay. How and when did you guys get started and where?
Daniel and I met in, we met in college, and we played in a Rolling Stones cover band at that point, and wound up on the same study abroad trip, sort of by chance, and just started making music there, and kept going with it. We recruited Daniel's brother, John, to play the drums, and just kept playing for a while, and James came shortly thereafter when John left to pursue medical school.
So you guys are actually one of the first bands we've had that actually has a record deal. So how did that kind of come along for you guys?
It was... Well, we made the decision we were going to try to take it semi-seriously and play shows off campus because we were a college band, I suppose, and we wanted to go play in the real world. And so one of the first shows we booked was at a bar on 15501 called the Carolina Ale House, I believe. And some friend of a friend happened to be there that got us a show at UNC opening up for the Avett Brothers. And their manager was there, and he liked one of our songs a lot, and so we tricked him into doing a little record with us, and we've kind of been friends ever since.
So how has kind of your music been, or your life been different, or has it been different or easier kind of since you've gotten signed, or has there been any real change?
We were talking about this in the van a little bit. Our life's pretty weird right now, I think. We travel a lot. We're just ending this long break where we stopped traveling we had most of 2008 we spent on the road, and then we took a break to make a new record, and we did that in late January and early February, and then took a vacation. So this Lincoln Theater show. Do we need to start over again?
We don't have audio.
Oh, really?
No. How has life been different now that you're on a label?
Oh, that's a great question. We people ask us about that a lot, and it's really not that different, especially in today's kind of music world or environment. The industry's just really changing a lot, and I don't know if record labels just don't really have money anymore to be throwing around at bands, and they're not really taking chances anymore. So it's become more of a do-it-yourself type scene. And so the record label we're working with is a North Carolina record label, and it's basically a one-man operation in us. And so it's a really close relationship. It's definitely a friend type person, just someone to bounce ideas off of. And he's been very helpful, but there's not really much monetary change, or all of a sudden we're playing, touring through Asia or playing in front of 50,000 people.
Could you elaborate on the changes that you've been seeing in the raw music scene a little bit? You said that it's been changing, a lot.
Just more the music industry in general has been changing. Just with iTunes and Napster, there's not really that much money to be made in record sales for smaller bands like ourselves. I mean, I guess if you're Britney Spears, then, but yeah, even that, there's just not as much money. More money is being made through touring and through live shows and through T-shirts and things like that, and so record labels are having to find new ways, I think, to reinvent themselves.
So that being said, would you rather have somebody come see you live maybe than download your stuff and
No.
I'm sorry.
You might want to. You can just pin it up further up your shirt, and I think it'll probably stick. Or on your scarf, that works too.
Someone else want to take that one? What's the question? Say it again. Or no, go ahead and take it.
Repeat that question.
Would you rather, would you rather have somebody, come see you play a show? Like, if there was a choice between, having somebody buy your music or, come see you play a show, which would you have a preference, or?
That's a tough question. I don't know. I think it's pretty amazing that people listen to our music when we're not there. So it's neat that someone would buy it and listen to it. But it's also great having someone right in front of you and be able to tell how your music's impacting them. So.
Yeah, I think if you like held a gun to my head and told me to choose, I would take the show. Just because I think it's really important to connect with the people who listen to your music, and I really enjoy meeting people who come to our shows, and just that personal touch. I think to me is really valuable and really a really interesting and cool thing that somebody you like talk to on MySpace could arrive at someplace in like Olympia, Washington, where you are. It's just kind of a neat experience. So I think that's cool.
Where have been your favorite places to tour or play?
One of my favorite little towns is Montpelier, Vermont. I just really love how there's a river called the Onion River, I believe, that runs right through the middle of the town. It kind of reminds me of Venice. The buildings are kind of built right on it, and there's these cool bridges going over. And it's the only state capital that does not have a McDonald's. And I recommend you come.
The smallest state capital.
Smallest state capital, and Ben and Jerry's are waiting there with you, and they have ice cream. Go get the ice cream.
How about favorite tour mates? Do you have any?
Ooh.
We only have one, so they're our favorites. There's a band called Paleface. It's actually a gentleman named Paleface, and his partner Mo plays drums and backs him up. And we toured all of August last year with Paleface and Mo, and they were actually sharing gear in our van with us, so we got to hang out a lot with them. And PF's been in the music industry for almost 20 years, or for 20 years, I guess. And so he's got a lot of colorful stories and a lot of colorful friends, and so it was a